Well, I just finished Malignant, and remember that time I spoke poorly about old M. Night Shyamalan's movie and how the acting and writing was bad? Well, I'd like to formally apologize to M. Night Shyamalan because... whew, this one was bad. Old was easily more thought out, better executed, and just generally more well-rounded. And if you can't tell yet, I really did not like this movie. Let's talk about where things went wrong. Alright, so James Wan returns to horror after a 5-year hiatus, bringing us Malignant. Yet somehow this movie feels like an amateur's first attempt at an original horror story, and not the return of a man who has created some really great horror films, such as Saw and The Conjuring. Malignant appears to have no understanding for pace, tone, or tension. Beyond that, the script and acting were awful, which is made evident from the very get-go at a crazy cheesy opening scene, and continued throughout the film. I legitimately can't understand how they filmed many of these scenes and thought, perfect, good job everybody, let's call it a wrap. At first I thought the acting was the worst part of the movie, but I think the actors just struggled with a dumpster fire of a script, and they really couldn't have played it out any other way. There was one saving grace, one aspect of Malignant that I was able to appreciate, and that was some of the choices in cinematography. There were even times I said aloud to the room, which was empty because I watched this by myself, "Oh, that was cool," or "Man, what a beautiful shot." Now, honestly, it could be said that the camera work actually made for an even messier execution, but I'm a bit of a sucker for fun and different cinematography, so I enjoyed it nonetheless. It just would have been nice if literally anything else in this movie were done well. Now, before I ever saw this movie, I saw a lot of people online going crazy about the score for this movie. So I was really excited going in. I thought I was gonna be blown away by the soundtrack choices. Yet this was another component of the film that I simply could not understand. If the intent was to turn the melodrama notch to 10, then it was successful. Ultimately though, the soundtrack choices were over the top and really just cliche. Perhaps the most disappointing part of this film was the supposed twist at the end. If I hadn't heard that the ending would catch me by surprise, I honestly probably would have turned this movie off about 20 minutes in, but I stuck with it in hopes that I would be wowed in the final act. However, for me, it was very obvious where this movie was going. If you can't figure it out by the title of the movie poster, and the obvious plot points early on in the film, then maybe you and this movie deserve each other. Oh, hey, have you ever heard of a movie called The Fog? You may love that one as well. At the end of the day, I'm saddened that we are in such a rut with cinema over the past couple of years that this movie is what gets people excited. It appears to me that the masses are suffering from a quarantine brain condition that is altering expectations for what makes good cinema. I just really want to watch a good movie. Please. Please. All right, and Malignant fits best in the 1-star rating for me, with cinematography being the only thing that kept it out of the half-star septic tank. And that's gonna do it for this one. Have you watched Malignant? If so, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I don't know why I'm pointing over here. I should be pointing over here. Now you can see my finger. In the comments. Thank you for being here. We'll catch you in the next one. See ya.